Y'all doing this? Rob Burnham, make here preacher man R&B in this another episode of Richie TV 91. This time I'm doing another episode of DC's Legends Tomorrow, and this time I'm reading season 5, episode 13. What happens on this week's episode is the Legends are kicked out of their ship, and the reason they are is because Charlie's sisters show up and take over the ship, and the Legends are in London, and they still have their immortality for like 22 hours or whatever. And there's this zombie outbreak in London, and the Legends got to try to get to this pub that the Time Bureau owns. That way they could get back on the ship and stop Charlie's sisters. And they tried to get to this pub, and Constantine and Zari had to go to his old friend's shop and get this fish and chips van. And the way they had to do this is the zombies ain't after John Constantine for some reason. I'm guessing because he's destined to be dead or whatever. And he stops Charlie's heart. That way the zombies won't mess with her. And he brings her back to life when they get on the van. And then they get out of there in time. And they pick up the Legends and they make it to this pub. And at the beginning of the episode, Sarah touches Charlie and she has a vision of her own death. And what happens is the zombies take over the pub right before the portal is charged. That way Charlie could go confront her sisters, and it makes it look like Sarah dies. So we had to see what happens with that. And Charlie gets on the ship and tries to save Gary, but he's been killed by her sisters, and so has Astra. And Charlie has to act like she is a part of her sisters at the end to try to save her friends. So we had to see what happens with that. That's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Charlie has to work with her sisters to save the Legends, what's going to happen? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out, guys. GG is awesome. It's been an episode of Richie TV 91. See y'all next time.